Alright, now we're recording. So I'm on a 2015 Multistrada 1200S. Noel is riding a friend's Diavel. And we're going to see how this goes. See what this is like. Last weekend I happened to take out the BMW S1000XR. Whoa. And this is kind of the competitor.
This definitely feels different. Whoa. It's a recalibrate.
Yeah. And we'll see how this, like, low speed handling is. Okay, so right away, like the rear brake, I have to really angle my right foot inwards to get it.
Same with me.
But the clutch engagement and first to second shifting, that was like no problem at all.
Yeah, the gear shifts are very easy. It requires almost zero travel to switch to change gears.
Yeah.
But I think that's also why it makes it difficult to find neutral, because even though while there's like a short travel, it's very hard to initiate like the gear change.
So I'll say
part that I'm used to.
I've already adjusted the screen up and down a little bit. That is so nice to be able to do that right on the fly.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some thumpity thump in the seat. Now I was at 5,000 RPM. We just shifted again. Oh, it does have the quickest shift. At least up. It does not for down. But maybe it's just forcing it, I don't know. But I definitely just shifted up without using the clutch and it went.
There's a lot of heat being put out right on my
on your butt?
No, on my my right ankle. Whoa, holy sh!
Just trying to adjust my mirrors. So it's definitely a different engine feel, obviously, than
very different
than the inline 4 of the S1000XR.
Are these L twins? Is that what they put in these bikes usually?
L twin or V twin? Oh, jeez. I thought I was in neutral and I was in second. The engagement though is pretty easy to find on this. I don't think I would have too many worries about stalling. I feel like the levers themselves need to be rotated down though for me. I feel like it's a very high up lever. But still getting used to a new bike. The grips are pretty thin.
Oh, I actually found neutral. Holy shit. I can't believe it.
I like this guy has the license plate just strapped to his back.
Ooh, man. Yeah, the heat on my leg is unbelievable.
So that must not be his bike.
He said he's some growing pains?
He said he's a little short in the leg, and that also, I just realized, is why he has the license plate strapped to his back. Alright, so I can find neutral pretty easily. Yeah, see, I can flat foot both feet on this. That's nice. Man, all the lights. I wanna open this thing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't do it just yet.
What are we on right now?
I have no idea. So going from 2 down to neutral is a little difficult. So I typically am going down to 1 and back up to neutral. I'm sure that would figure it out in time. And turning. This, I think they have a standard route. It gives you a little bit of country, a little bit of town, and a little bit of highway. Because this is I remember this turn from the time that I took out the Hyper Motard. but low speed handling on this is not bad. That's always a concern with stuff like this, you know?
Yeah. This Jeep spoiling our fun.
Honda Pilot.
Oh, Honda. My bad.
So yeah, it's definitely got like the rumble versus.
Oh, this thing has a real rumble.
Versus the smoothness of an inline four, but you know they're different engines, so it's can't really compare them fairly in that regard. One's they're just built different. So I think it really comes down to what you like. I'm already seeing that in some of the video comparisons between the S1000XR and the Multistrada that they say, you know, that the character is just there on these ones.
Yeah.
And I am starting to understand that. Oh yeah, let's stand, see how that works. It's not bad.
Looks pretty good. Little butt wiggle.
So there's definitely some seat vibrations once you get up to like, I'm at like 4,700 RPM, almost just shy of 5.
That's about what I'm at in third gear.
I'm in third gear, yep, 54. And I got some serious vibrations coming through to the butt. But as soon as I go to fourth, or even fifth, it kind of goes away. But I want to get up to like real true cruising speed.
Ooh, man. Yeah, this thing sends a lot of vibrations right to my nether region.
Yeah, I'm at like 32 now in fifth gear, and I got nothing. So I think it's, you know, right as you're approaching that highway kind of cruising RPM,
yeah,
you're going to feel it. But I think as soon as you get up to true speed, I think you'll either be just above or just below that. Hopefully we'll find out.
And like right now, I can, when I can't feel it in my butt on this thing, I can feel it in the pegs. It's not like well, you know, I haven't been on it for like an hour, so I don't know what it would be like after an hour.
Yeah.
It's not like a buzz, like a bar buzz, like.
Right. Yeah, I don't feel anything through the handlebars in this one so far. So far it's just been the butt. I don't feel anything through my pegs.
This thing pulls though.
I think these boots though are tremendous at helping with peg vibration though. I just have that feeling. So okay, so the screen is all the way down, all the way up. So Donnie was telling me right before we left that he prefers it like low speed, the screen to be all the way up. And then as soon as he said you get up to highway speeds, he likes it down. I think just to probably give you a little bit of, I mean, unfortunately we're not at cruising speed yet, but
yeah,
I think we'll hit a little bit of highway so we can kind of test it. Oh yeah, cruise control. Keep forgetting about it. I'm never. Okay.
Yeah.
And there it is.
You're doing it.
I actually really like the cruise control. It's better on this than on the BMW.
Is it?
Yeah. The BMW had a funny little switch.
Yeah.
And then a funny little forward and back. Where this one's much more like a car with an actual button for up and down. Because I kept forgetting which way was faster and slower on the old one. It was like a trigger. It was like your index finger trigger. It was forward and back, and I was like, I don't know which one's which, because it was labeled plus and minus, but I didn't know which was which.
Yeah.
This is very easy, so I do like that way better. Let's turn on the heated grips just for fun. See, we'll put them on medium. See how long it takes for me to start feeling that. I do have on my thin gloves, so hopefully I should feel it sooner than later.
So I don't know what, you know, this is obviously my first time on this bike. So I don't know what gears it likes to be in for stuff, or what it's supposed to feel like, but if I'm at anything less than like 4,000 RPMs, I feel like I'm lugging the engine a little bit, like it wants to be, it wants to be higher or in a lower gear.
Oh, turning. Yeah, they've definitely got a set route that they take, and I think it's actually a pretty good one from what I remember. It gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Which is good for a test ride. That's what you need. Okay, so the screen down, I get wind, but I'm not getting any buffeting, which is great.
Buffeting.
And you've got no screen whatsoever on yours.
I do have a little screen, little baby screen.
And then all the way up, I can kind of slouch and sit back a tiny bit and get completely shielded.
Wow. This thing feels really good in the corners.
Yeah, this felt quite planted.
I feel very confident.
Yeah, this felt pretty planted there. I mean, we're not going fast, and that's okay, because this is not my bike. And I'm not even sure what piece of paper I signed. Maybe this is my bike now, and I just don't know it.
Surprised you bought it.
Oh, that's pretty nice. So I'm still a little bit getting used to, like, and this is such a small, stupid little tiny little matter.
Yeah.
But the shifting is still more of that click 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 than it is like full on mechanism, like a mechanical push push and push.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what that one's like.
There's a clunk for sure. Like it's very mechanical, I think. Although the travel is short, but it still feels mechanical.
Ooh, that was a nice little downshift. Yeah, there's a very short travel. Maybe that's just what I'm not used to as much. Come on, go. There he goes. Nice.
Whoa! Hey now.
Oh, that's a great sound. That's a good grunt. That is way different than the BMW. Well, the BMW.
This is a lot more bassy.
Yeah, this was like a good grunt and like, here we go. Whereas the BMW was just like, hold on to your head. So definitely, yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed that actually. That was enough to give you the excitement without scaring you in any way. And I did do some little power shifting on that as well. But that had a great sound too. That grunt was really nice.
This thing, the power is there, but you really got to get up. You got to get up in those RPMs, I think. Really give it the beans.
Yes, I totally agree. Because when I gave it the beans, the beans were firing.
The beans were plentiful. It had beans abound.
Yeah, this is super comfy. I mean, the cruise control, just having that is...
I could absolutely sit on this thing for a long time.
So you're coming around to the Diablo. Not that you're ever against it.
Looks-wise, yeah, exactly. Looks-wise, I still think it's a little funky. But, functionally, I think it's pretty great.
So I am still getting used to that the rear brake is really in. I wonder if they make like an extended peg, like so the control's a little farther out. That's really the only thing that was super surprising so far.
Yeah.
Because like I'm used to on mine being able to get it without too much issue. This one I really got to angle the toes inward to hit the rear brake. I do wonder if this has the same kind of integrated front and rear with the front lever that the BMWs did, although I can't say that I was really feeling it, so I don't know exactly, where, what was it? The rear brake is rear brake only, the front is front and rear?
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember if he said if you could disengage that or not. I don't remember.
I'd be surprised if you could.
I don't remember him saying it, so my guess is probably not. I kind of I wonder if I can get into different modes while I'm riding here.
He said you could, didn't he? You should be able to.
I wonder if it's okay. So now I'm in the suspension. So I'm gonna jack it up to what he said he likes it on. Okay, so it's changing. Okay, it's changing. So now it's like 2 riders and luggage, stiff as it'll let you. So that did go on the fly. That's good to know. Is this a copper? No. I think we may get some highway time here in just a second.
Alright, well I just put this thing in sport mode, so we'll see what that does.
Yeah, I can't get it in a different mode. Yes! That is nice.
There we go.
Oop. Oh, we're going straight.
Nope,
no, we're not.
No, we're not.
He's been a little off with his signaling. That's alright. So this takes us straight back. I would have liked to do a little bit of highway riding. I'm kind of bummed we didn't do that.
Yeah.
But just cruising, I think it would. I'm so used to having to go all the way to top gear on my bike. I spent probably more time in third gear on this on our short little ride than I did any other gear.
Yeah, I've very briefly hit fourth. Other than that, I've been in second and third.
Yeah. So very, very comfortable at, commuting speeds, I guess you could say. It's not often that you're commuting 100% of the time at, 60 plus. You're usually crawling or... And I can flat foot this thing with both legs. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I very much like that Multistrada. This, although I like this ticks none of the boxes of what I'd want in an additional bike.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that it's comfortable for long distances. It has none of the protection that I'd want in a second bike.
So,
well, third bike.
I can't get this to change modes on me. I've been in touring the entire time. I was able to change the suspension, but I can't, unless I'm forgetting something, I can't get it to change modes. Maybe I have to wait. Maybe it has to be in neutral or I have to be stopped. Alright, let's give this a red light here. Okay, up. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. One. I got it. Let's go sport. Got it. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah. That's got a good sound, and this is stock too, man. How's that sound back there?
Sounds good.
Turn these grips back off. Well, let me put them on high. I didn't really feel medium too much, but I'm already feeling high. That was fast. So they are warming up rather fast. Alright, I'm in sport mode, which I'm assuming is kind of their balls to the wall mode. So,
I don't think we're going to give it a chance to put
no, not at all.
beans on anymore.
Honestly, what I was did it because we're like low speed right now, so I was kind of curious as to what low speed would be like.
Yeah.
In that kind of mode.
Once you kind of understand that, there are buttons that you can hold and things like that.
Once you learn it, yes.
The menus and stuff are actually are pretty intuitive.
Yeah, I totally agree. A closed throttle. Okay, so I can't change it unless throttle's closed. I can get into the menu for the different riding modes, but I can't actually change it unless the throttle is closed, which I suppose makes sense. That's actually cool. So I was in sport. I went to change it. I went to put it back in touring, but it said closed throttle, and so I thought that I was going to have to change it again.
So yeah, I actually did the same thing. As soon as I closed the throttle, it changed.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's well thought out there.
I literally had the same interaction with the bike just now.
That's well thought out. I can appreciate that. All right.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, let me back this baby up. And I can flat foot this, and so backing it up is not.
That's nice.
Let you come around.
neutral, no problem. Kill it. This was nice. I honestly thought I was going to be taller. Maybe I'm taller than I thought I was. I really thought I was. I mean, I am flat-footing this thing. Even on the... Let's raise it up real quick. On the full sport, it should be raising, but I don't... I can feel it barely. I can barely feel it getting a little taller on me. Well, that was really cool. Okay. Thank you, Duck Pond Motorsports in Winchester, Virginia. That was awesome.